Good morning, all. In previous lecture, in previous 2-3 lectures, we have seen some examples of sixth chapter, that is complex integration chapter. So, some examples were of these types. That is, first type was integration over the curve C, and that curve equation is given as the circle equation. Then we have to follow this method, that is we have to use the substitution method. The substitution is z equal to r e raised to I theta or z minus a equal to r e raised to I theta. That is your first type. Then second type, we have seen that integration over the curve, and that curve is given as the path, and that path is of the type straight line, or generally straight line or parabola equation were given. So if this type of equation is given, then we have to follow this method. That is, this is the another method, and this is your second type. That is, its method is you have to find the dz value using path equation. Then if path equation is not given in the example, then first we have to find that equation of that path, and then find the value of dz, convert the whole integration in x variable or y variable, and then solve that integration. Generally, how you solve in 12th standard, general integration we have to solve in this second type. Then third type is your example by using the Cauchy integral formula. So in third type, uh, how to remember or how to know that this example is of Cauchy integral formula. So generally you can you can keep one hint in your mind that if the integration is of the type integration over the curve C, and in that integration if the denominator has the factors, or if you can able to find the factors of denominator, then that kind of example is of Cauchy integral formula. So let's see this third type. So what is that formula? So here, before that, let us see the statement of that Cauchy integral theorem. So if fz is your function in z, fz is analytic function. Analytic means it should be satisfied the Cauchy-Riemann equation, and analyticity. This point we have seen in 5th chapter. Analytic, then Cauchy CR equations satisfied or not. This type of examples we have seen in 5th chapter. So if fz is analytic and f dash z is continuous at each point, f dash z means the derivative of this fz. So that function is continuous at each point within and on a simple closed curve C. So if this is your curve C, then on each point of this edge of this closed curve C, and all these points inside this curve C, on each point that f dash z is continuous. So continuous has the different definition again. So the continuity definition is in the form of limit. That is, if you can say z is a continuous function at z equal to a, if limit at z tends to a, limit as z tends to a, f of z plus a minus fz upon z exist, then we can say that z is a continuous function at a. So it has a different meaning. So if f dash z is continuous function at each point within the curve C and inside all the points of that curve C, then we can say that the Cauchy theorem is stated that the integration over the curve C fz dz is always 0. So the integration of that function fz is always 0. So this is your statement of Cauchy integral theorem. Now to solve the example, we have to remember this formula, Cauchy integral formula. This is your Cauchy integral theorem, and this is Cauchy integral formula. So what is that? So the formula is, if fz is analytic function within and on the closed curve C, that is the fz is analytic function on each point of that curve C. So inside the curve C at each point and on this edge of this curve. So at each point, if fz is analytic and if A is any point within C means inside the curve C. If A is a point, that point inside that curve C, then you can remember this fa equal to this 1 upon 2 pi integration of fz upon z minus a dz, or this is easy one to solve the example. So you remember this integration of fz upon z minus a dz equal to 2 pi a fa, and fa means we have to put z equal to a value in the function fz, then we get f of a value. So the answer of this integration, of this type of integration, is 2 pi I fa. So this is your Cauchy integral formula. So to use this formula in the example, we have to first check that the point A, any point, that point A means which point? The denominator factor is z minus a. So from this factor we have to take the point as A. So if the factor is z minus a, so take the point A. Excluding that minus sign, we have to take that point. So if the factor is z minus a in denominator, then we have to take a point. So and that a point, if that a point is within the curve C, within means inside the curve C, then this integration has the answer 2 pi I fa, where fa is put z equal to a in fz function. So this is your first formula. Then the next formula is for repeated factors. That is, if z minus and this is for 2 times a repeated factor. If z minus a is repeated 2 times, so this is just for sake of calculation I have written this, but you remember this general formula and this single formula. So this formula is for only one factor, that is z minus a. If the factor is repeated many times, so z minus a is the factor which is repeated, power is n plus 1, so z minus a factor is repeated n plus 1 times. So if this type of integration is given in the example, then its answer is integration over C, curve C, fz upon z minus a raised to n plus 1 z dz equal to 2 pi I f raised to power na upon n factorial, and that n we have to take from this power of that factor. Power is n plus 1 and we have to take in the answer n number. So just we have to remember this, that the power is n plus 1. So if in example the power is 2, so z minus a raised to 2, then n plus 1 value is 2, so n value is 1. As n plus 1 value is 2, so find the value of n from this n plus 1 equal to 2, we get n equal to 1. So put here n equal to 1. So 2 pi I f raised to 1a upon 1 factorial. So f raised to na, what is the meaning of f raised to na? Its meaning is from fz, if you have to find f2a, if we get the n equal to 2 in example while solving the example, then put here n equal to 2, so we have to find f2a. So f2a means we have fz value, then from that find f double dash z, that is double derivative, and in that put z equal to a, we get f2a or f double dash a. So this is the meaning of f2a and so on f raised to na. That is, from fz we have to find nth derivative, that is f raised to nz, and then put f raised to nz and then put z equal to a in that f raised to nz, we get f raised to na. So for example, you remember this, how to find f raised to n. So this is for repeated factor Cauchy integral formula, and this is for single factor. So let us see the examples. Calculate integration over C curve C z plus 4 upon z square plus 2z plus 5, where C is the circle. The C curve is given as the circle equation. First circle is different, mod z plus 1 minus I equal to 2, and second circle equation is mod z equal to 1. So now what is the method of this type of example? By using Cauchy integral theorem. So if the example is of the type integration over the curve C, and integration in denominator of that integration, if we factorize the denominator or the factors are given in the denominator, then we have to use the Cauchy integral formula. So this is your third type. We are seeing the third type examples. So what is the method? So first, what is the curve equation is given? So it might be circle equation, straight line equation, or anything, parabola equation, ellipse equation. So whatever the curve equation is given, from that we have to draw that equation or draw the graph of that curve C. Then this is your first step. Then second is we have to factorize. If there are if the factors are absent in denominator, then first we have to factorize that denominator. So we have to find the factors of that denominator. Then if the factors are z1 and z2, say, then there is a one sentence in the Cauchy integral formula that if for this type of integration, this is your answer if the condition is given, if A is any point within the curve C. This is important. So in example we have to check that A is the point, and this A point is we are taken from the factor which is in denominator. Z minus A is factor, then A we have to take as a point. Then that point lies inside the curve, whatever the curve equation is given. So in this example, curve is given as circle. So if that A point lies inside the circle, then we find this integration answer as 2 pi I f a. Otherwise there is another result. So first is from that curve equation we have to draw the graph of that curve C. Then we have to factorize the denominator. So these are the first two types, and these factors we can name as z1 and z2, or if there is one factor, so name z1, or if there are more than one factors, then you can name as z1, z2, z3, etc. So first is we have to draw that curve C. So here how to draw that curve or how to draw that circle. So here in previous example we have seen that if mod z minus a equal to a, this type of general equation, circle equation is given, then from that we can directly find the center as a0 and radius is r. So this is your general circle equation in the complex number form. So if general equation is again there, x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0, then center is minus g minus f and radius is square root of, this is your general formula we are seeing from the 10th standard. So g square plus f square minus c. So this is the general equation in Cartesian form, this is in complex form. So here the circle equation is given in this type. So first draw this circle. So put z equal to, so this circle is not of this type, z minus a equal to r. then we can find center and radius directly, but this is in the another form. So the another form is, or another method to draw that circle is, put z equal to x plus iy and then use the mod property. So how to get the circle equation, or how to get the center and radius of this circle equation? So here put z equal to x plus iy. So x plus iy plus 1 minus I. So take x plus 1, which is real part, together. Then take I common, and in the bracket y minus 1. So mod x plus 1 plus I into y minus 1. So apply the definition mod z. If mod x plus iy is there, that is complex number, then its modulus value of complex number is square root of real part square plus imaginary part square. So here real part is x plus 1 and its square, plus imaginary part means ith coefficient is your imaginary part. So y square in the formula, and in this imaginary part is y minus 1. So y minus 1 bracket square. This is the your general formula we are applying for this. So real part square plus imaginary part square. Real part in this is x plus 1, take together, and imaginary part is ith coefficient. So here two terms for I. So take I common, so inside the bracket is y minus 1. So that is your imaginary part. So take its square, y minus square. So simplify, that is take squaring on both sides. We get x plus 1 bracket square plus y minus 1 bracket square equal to 2 square is 4. Then expand this square, a plus b bracket square, a minus b bracket square, a square plus b square plus 2ab, x square plus so here x plus 1 bracket square is x square plus 2ab, that is 2x into 1, plus 1 square, that is 1, plus a minus b. By using a minus b bracket square formula, a square, that is y square, minus 2ab minus 2y into 1 plus b square plus 1 square. So write as x square plus y square plus 2x minus 2y plus 1 is 2 equal to 4. Then this equation, circle equation, is of the type general equation as x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. Compare this given converted equation with this general circle equation. So we have center is minus g minus f, that is x coefficient is 2g, here x coefficient is 2. So we get 2g equal to 2. So from that g value is 1. So put here g equal to 1. Then y coefficient is 2f, so here y coefficient is minus 2. So by comparing we get 2f equal to minus 2. Simplifying, f equal to minus 1. So center is minus 1 minus g minus f, that is minus 1 and 1. Then radius is square root of g square plus f square minus c. C value is c equal to minus 2. So put here we get radius equal to 2. So the center is minus 1 1, that is minus 1 1 means it is in the second quadrant. So take minus 1 distance on x axis, minus 1 distance, then 1 distance on y axis, and its cross point is your minus 1 1, and then take 2 as a radius. So this is the 1 distance, again take 1 distance extra. So this is your radius 2, and by taking radius 2 draw the circle, radius 2. Then this is your 1 distance, again take here above this point as 2 distance. So 1 1 2. So this is your radius. Then again here this is your 1 distance. So 1 1, that is 2 distance. Then here this is your 1 distance, again take 1 below that minus 1 1 point. So by taking 2 radius draw the circle. So this is your circle with center minus 1 1 and radius 2. So this point is now first step is draw that graph from using the curve equation. So here curve is circle. So this is your circle equation with center minus 1 1 and radius 2. So this we find by putting z equal to x plus iy in the circle equation and using the mod z formula, we get the general equation of circle, and we compare the general equation of circle with your equation, and we found the center and radius. So this is your first step. Draw that graph or draw that curve C. Then factorize the denominator. So here factorize this denominator. So z square plus 2z. For finding the factors, take this denominator equal to 0 and solve that equation. So here z square plus 2z plus 5 is your denominator. So take 0 equal to 0 and use the formula for finding the factors, because the shortcut formula is we have to find two numbers such that the multiplication is 5 and addition is 2. So such pair doesn't exist. Hence this is your shortcut formula for finding the factors. Hence use the, if this shortcut formula fails, then use the general formula. That is, formula for finding the factors is minus b plus minus root b square minus 4ac upon 2a if the quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c. So compare this quadratic equation with this. A value is 1, b value is 2, c value is 5, and put this abc values in this formula. We get, by simplifying, we get z equal to minus 1 plus minus 12. So these are your two complex roots we get by solving the denominator equal to 0. So take as z1 equal to first complex number minus 1 plus 2 and z2 as minus 1 minus 2. So these are your complex roots. So what are these points in xy axis? So this is minus 1 plus 2i. So what is the point? This is your complex point. And what is the Cartesian point in xy axis? If we have to draw, if we have to plot that point. So minus 1 plus 2i, compare this with x plus iy. So point is xy point, that is minus 1, 2. Minus 1, 2 point. And second point is minus 1, minus 2. Minus 1, minus 2. So minus 1, 2 point is here. Distance on x-axis is minus 1. So this is minus 1. And distance on y-axis is 2. So this is 1, 2. That is, this is minus 1, minus 1 point, and this is 2. So the cross is this. So this point is minus 1, 2, and then minus 1, minus 2, that is on below the x-axis. So on x-axis take minus 1 distance. So this is minus 1 distance, and on y-axis take minus 2. So 1, 2. So this is minus 2 and this is minus 1 distance, and the cross point is this. So this is your minus 1, minus 2. So these 2 points are this. So you can see these 2 points. Minus 1, 2 point is inside the circle. This point lies inside the circle. So this is your circle. And minus 1, 2 point, that is z1 point, lies inside the circle, and z2 point lies outside the circle. So one point inside the circle and other is outside the circle. This is your conclusion. So what is the conclusion or result? So take z plus 4 upon, this is your quadratic equation. We find the factors and named as z1, z2. So if 2 is your root, then its factor is z minus 2. That is, we have to take the minus sign. If 3 is root, then we have to take z minus 3. So here z1, z2 are there, then the factors are z1 minus z minus z1 and z minus z2. This is from the rule. If the factors are z1, z2, they if the roots are z1, z2, then from that we can take the factors as z minus z1, z minus z2. So its factors are this, z minus z1, z minus z2. Now we have the conclusion that z1 is the point lies inside the circle. and this we can see from the graph. Z1 point means minus 1 2 point, which is inside the circle, you can see, and minus 1 minus 2 is you can see this is outside the circle. So Z1 point lies inside the circle, Z2 point lies outside the circle. So what we have to do the next step? So these are the first two steps we followed, that is, first we draw the circle from the given curve equation, then we factorize the denominator named as Z1 Z2, then third is the conclusion, or the we have to use that conclusions. Which conclusions? So if which point lies inside the curve equation, here the curve is circle, so which point lies inside the circle? Z1 lies inside the circle. So from that Z1 the factor is Z minus Z1, so that factor we have to write denominator itself. And which point lies outside the circle? Z2 point lies outside the circle. So the point which is outside the circle is Z2, so take the factor from Z2, that is Z minus Z2, above the denominator or in the numerator. So this is the adjustment we have to remember in every while solving every example. So the which point lies inside the curve, we have to take that factor, or we have to keep that factor denominator in denominator. And which point lies outside the curve, then from that point what is the factor? Z minus Z2, so that factor we have to take in numerator. So here Z1 lies inside, so take factor in denominator, that is Z minus Z1. Here Z2 lies outside, so take that factor Z minus Z2 in the numerator. Now compare this integration with this Cauchy integral formula. So what we get? Fz upon Z minus a, Fz upon Z minus a. So what we get? Fz value as Z plus 4 upon Z minus Z2, and Z minus a is your Z minus Z1, that is a value is Z1. So we get a equal to Z1 by comparing this integration, final integration, with the general Cauchy integral left side formula, left side of that formula. So a value is Z1, that is minus 1 plus 2i, and Fz means your whole denominator. So Fz is Z plus 4 upon Z minus Z2, that is Z plus 4 upon, put the value of Z2, Z2 value is minus 1 minus 2i, that is Z plus 1 plus 2i. So this is your Fz value by comparison, and this is your a value. Now what is the answer of that integration? If that a point lies within the circle or inside the circle, inside the curve. So Z1 point lies inside the curve and Z2 outside. So which point is outside? Take that factor in numerator, and which point is inside? Take that factor in denominator. So that is your Fz, and this is your, from this we get a value as Z1. So what is the answer? Answer of that integration by using Cauchy integral formula is 2 pi I Fa. 2 pi I Fa. A means Z1 value, that is f of minus 1 plus 2i. So 2 pi I f of a means, in this Fz put z equal to a. A means minus 1 plus 2i. So put in this z equal to a, that is minus 1 plus 2i. So minus 1 plus 2i plus 4, minus 1 plus 2i plus 1 plus 2i. Simplifying we get 3 plus 2i upon into pi by 2. So this is your required integration, required integration answers. That is, its answer is, evaluate this integration where c is the curve, this first curve, and its answer is 3 plus 2i into pi by 2. So this is your method for solving this type of example by using Cauchy integral formula. Next, circle equation is given, same integration is we have to solve, or we have to evaluate by using the second circle equation. The circle equation is given as mod z equal to 1. Now draw that circle mod z equal to 1. Mod z equal to 1, you can compare this mod z equal to 1 equation with mod z minus a equal to r. From this we can directly get the center. In this general equation, center is a0 and radius is r. So here z means z minus 0 inside the mod and equal to 1. Now we have the center as a value is 0, so put here 0 0, center is 0 0 and radius means right side is 1, so r is 1, so radius is 1 and center 0 0. That is your standard circle equation. So this is center is 0 0 with radius 1 and draw the circle. Now the factors are already we have calculated in first part, that is the factors are z1 z2. So the z1 point is minus 1 2, z2 point is minus 2. So we have to check that which point lies inside that circle or outside that circle. So here minus 1 2 point, so on x axis take minus 1 distance and take 2 distance on y axis. This is your 1 distance, again this is your 2, that is this is your point minus 1 2, and this point, that is this z1 point lies outside the circle. Then minus 1 minus 2, so here minus 1 on x axis distance, this is your minus 1, and minus 2 on y axis, so this is minus 1 minus 2, that is here. This is your minus 1 minus 2 point, and both the points, you can see both the points lie outside the circle. So in such case, what is the answer? This formula, when we can use this formula, if that a point lies inside the circle, then this integration answer is 2 pi I f a. So in first part, z1 lies inside, so this z1 factor we keep in denominator, and this z2, so here both the points lies outside this circle. So what is the conclusion? Whatever the factors we get, z1 and z2, here in this example z1 z2 are factors, are the points. If these if all the points lies outside that curve C, here curve C is circle. So if all the points lie outside the curve, then the integration answer take as directly 0. This formula is for this formula we have to use in which condition? If that a point from this factor z minus a, we take the a point, and that a point should be lies inside the curve C, then we can evaluate this integration equal to 2 pi I f a. So this is your Cauchy integral formula, but in this case both the points z1 z2 lies z1 z2 lie outside the circle, hence directly you can write the required integration answer equal to 0. So this is the case of both the point lie outside the circle. In first part there are 2 points z1 and z2, one point lies inside the circle, one point lies outside the circle, that is your case. In second part both the points lie outside the circle, then we have to take required integration equal to 0. This is your first example. There are actually 3 types. First is there are mixed points, that is some points lies outside the curve, some points lie inside the curve. So this is your first case. Second case is all points lies outside the curve C. In that case integration we have to take answer as 0. And the third point is all the point lies inside the curve C. Then what we have to do? This is your next example or in some next example you can see this third case. So here in Cauchy integral formula there are three cases of these points on their depends on their location. That's mixed points. Some points lie inside the circle or inside the curve, some points lie outside the curve. That is your first case. Then second case is all the points lie inside the curve, and the third case is all the points lie outside the curve. In this all the points lie outside the curve. In this you can directly we get the answer, that is I equal to required integration equal to 0. And this is your first part, this is your first case. Mixed points are there, z1 lies inside, z2 lies outside. So this step we have to do. Then in third case, all the points, if all the points lie inside the curve, then what to do? We have to use the partial fraction method. You can see this type of example further. So the next example is, evaluate this integration e raised to minus z upon z plus 1. So in the denominator there is a factor present. So z plus 1 is the factor, where c is the circle, mod z equal to 2 and mod z equal to half. So here mod z equal to 2 means take mod z minus 0 equal to 2, or generally you can put z equal to x plus iy. So mod x plus iy is, use the mod formula, square root of x square plus y square equal to 2, put z equal to x plus iy. Then mod x plus iy is square root of x square plus y square. So take square on both sides, x square plus y square equal to 4. So this is your standard circle equation with center 0 0 and radius is, this is your r square. So radius is 2. So x square plus y square equal to r square is the standard circle equation whose center is 0 0 and radius is r. Center 0 0 and radius is 2 because r square is 4, so r is 2. So center 0 0, radius is 2. Then the denominator has a factor directly given in the example. So z plus 1 is your factor. So compare this z plus 1 or this integration with integration fz upon z minus a. So fz is your e raised to minus z numerator and z minus a is z plus 1. So a value is z plus 1 compare with z minus a. So a value is minus 1. We have to take minus sign. So a value is minus 1. So here z plus 1 equal to 0, that is z equal to a value is minus 1. That is a point is minus 1 0. So by comparing this given integration with Cauchy integral left side, fz upon z minus a dz. So compare left side of Cauchy integral formula with integration e raised to minus z upon z plus 1. We get fz equal to e raised to minus z and a value is minus 1. A value is minus 1. So a value equal to minus 1 means the point is minus 1 0. Z equal to minus 1. So here first step is draw that circle. So the circle is this, center 0 0, radius 2. Then next point is here. Next point is we have to factorize the denominator. So here factors are already given, only one factor is given in the denominator, z plus 1. So from that find the roots of z. So here z plus 1, take denominator equal to 0, we get z equal to minus 1, and z equal to minus 1 means the point is minus 1 0, because compare this minus 1 with x plus iy, we get the point. This is your complex point z equal to minus 1. From this we get the Cartesian point as, compare this minus 1 with x plus iy, so x is minus 1, ith coefficient is absent, so take y equal to 0. So the point is minus 1 0. Now check that point lies inside or outside the circle. So minus 1 0 point is minus 1 on x distance and 0 means on y distance. So this is your minus 1 0 point. So this point lies inside the circle. So the z plus 1 factor, or that point minus 1 0 or z equal to minus 1 point, z equal to minus 1 point lies inside the circle. So compare this given integration. If inside case is there, then compare the given integration with fz upon z minus a, that is left side of Cauchy integral formula. We get fz equal to e raised to minus z, a equal to minus 1, and this type of integration has the answer 2 pi I fa. This is your Cauchy integral formula. This equal to this. So fa means put z equal to a means minus 1. So put z equal to minus 1 in fz. So 2 pi I as it is, e raised to minus, again z equal to minus 1, that is e raised to plus 1, that is 2 pi I e. So this is your next example. So what are the steps for this third type? If we can factorize the denominator, then use Cauchy integral formula. So what are the steps for solving the Cauchy integral formula examples? So first draw the graph or draw the curve which is given in the example, then factorize the denominator and find the values of z, that is find the roots of that factor of that denominator. Then third step is check whether that z point means xy point, compare that z value with x plus iy and find the point xy. So third step is check that point xy point is lies outside or inside the circle, inside that curve, whatever the curve is given in example. So check whether the point lies inside or outside the curve, and for their depends on their presence inside or outside the curve, there are three types, that is mixed points. Some points are inside the curve, some points outside the curve. Then that type of example is your this, that is which point is inside, take that factor in denominator, which point is outside, take that factor in numerator, and then compare that integration with the left side of the Cauchy integral formula and find fz value and z minus a, that is a value, and put this value in RHS of Cauchy integral formula, that is RHS is 2 pi I fa. Then next case is all the points outside the curve C, then directly you can write required integration, answer is 0. And third case is all the points inside the curve C. So this is your first case, that is z plus 1, only one factor present and the z root is minus 1. So from this point is minus 1 0, this point lies inside the curve C, that is that circle. Then compare the given integration with LHS of Cauchy integral formula CIF, find the value of fz and a, put this value fz and a in the RHS of CIF, that is 2 pi I fa. Fa means put z equal to a value in fz function. So z equal to a means a value is minus 1, so put z equal to minus 1 in this fz, we get fa value, that is your final answer. Next is evaluate this integration over cos pi z square upon z minus 1 z2 over the circle. This is your circle equation. Mod z equal to 3 means compare this, put z equal to x plus iy. So square root of x plus iy means formula is basic formula for in complex number, square root of x square plus y square, and square root of x square plus y square equal to 3. Taking square on both sides, we get So take square on both sides, we get x square plus y square equal to 9. So this is your standard circle equation with center 0, 0 and radius is 3, because we have to take the square root of RHS. So 3 radius with center 0, 0. This is your circle. Now this is your first step. Draw the graph curve, draw that curve C. Then factorize the denominator. In this example, the factors are present directly in the denominator. So the factors are z minus 1 and z minus 2. From this, the roots are, take this equal to 0. So we get z minus 1 equal to 0, that is z equal to 1 and z equal to 2. Z equal to 1 and z equal to 2 means the points are, from the, compare these z roots with x plus iy. So we get the points 1, 0 and from z equal to 2, 2, 0. And 1, 0, 2, 0, these are the points. 1, 0 point is here. Here there is a 1, 0 point. So this point, first point, lies inside the circle, and 2, 0 is, this is your 3, 0. So 2, 0 is here. So 2, 0 again lies inside the circle. So this is your third case. All the points, there are 2 points, z equal to 1 and z equal to 2. Both the points lie inside the circle mod z equal to 3. So what we have to do here in third case, we have to use the partial fraction method. So partial fraction method we have to use only for the denominator. So take, instead of except that cos pi z square, take 1 upon z minus 1 z minus 2. So the basic is we have to differentiate, or we have to separate out this denominator, these two factors z minus 1 z minus 2, which are in product form. So we have to convert this product into addition or subtraction of two factors. So for that we are using partial fraction method. So take 1 upon z minus 1 z minus 2 for partial fraction. So these are at z power is 1, so these are linear factors, non-repeated. So take constant. So this is your partial fraction rule. So take constant for each factor, a upon z minus 1, this is your plus from the rule, plus b upon second factor z minus 2. Then take cross multiplication, a into z minus 2 plus b into z minus 1, and take the, by simplification, LHS equal to a into z minus 2 plus b into z minus 1 upon z minus 1 z minus 2. Cancelling the denominator, we get only numerators, 1 equal to a into z minus 2 plus b into z minus 1. So put z equal to 2 here and z equal to 1 here. Simplifying, we get a equal to minus 1, b equal to 1. So for in detailing with the partial fraction rules, you can see the diploma book. You can see any publication book and check the rule of partial fraction method. Then put this a b values here, we get minus 1 upon plus 1 upon. So instead of this, write this minus 1 upon plus 1 upon. So the given integration is equal to, integration numerator is cos pi z square and denominator we can write as minus 1 upon z minus 1 plus 1 upon z minus 2. Simplify this by multiplying this cos term to this bracket, we get separate terms. So cos pi z square upon z minus 2, cos pi z square upon z minus 1. Now these are you can consider as two examples. That is, this is your one example, this is your second example, and check the denominator is here z minus 2. So z equal to 2 root, that is point is 2, 0. So this 2, 0 point lies inside the circle. We have checked this. Both the points 1, 0 and 2, 0 lies inside the circle. So here, if the point lies inside the circle, then use the Cauchy integral formula directly. That is, the integration we have to compare with fz upon z minus a dz. So fz value is cos pi z square and z minus a, z minus 2. So a value is 2. So this type of integration has the answer 2 pi I f a. So its answer is, first integration answer is 2 pi I f a. F a means a value is here 2. By comparison, a is 2. So f2. So put in fz function, put z equal to a, that is 2, z equal to 2. So cos 4 pi value is 1, so fa value is 1, so put here 1, minus again its answer is 2 pi I into fa. So here z equal to 1 is your point, that is 1 0 point, and this 1 0 point again lies inside the circle. So if lies inside the circle, then directly compare this given integration with this left side of this Cauchy integral formula. We get fz equal to cos term and a value is 1. A value is 1. So put, so what is the answer? 2 pi I fa. Answer is 2 pi I fa. So fa means put a value, put z equal to a in fz. Fz is this. Put z equal to a value in this function. So here by comparing a value is 1. So put z equal to 1 in this. So cos pi into 1 square, that is cos pi is minus 1. So 2 pi into fa. Fa is for the second integration is minus 1. So answer is 4 pi I. Next examples we will see in next lecture. Thank you.